And welcome to Bedford High School. My name is Scott Gross, joined by Bob Bartolucci for a quarterfinal Division I basketball matchup between Bedford and Goffstown. Bob, Bedford's coming in pretty strong. Number 2 seed, Goffstown's the number 7 seed. And when they were in Goffstown a few weeks ago, they kind of had their way with Goffstown. They won by only 12 points, but it was a little bit.
It felt like a lot
felt
more.
Like a little bit more.
It felt like more. Bedford's definitely. We're here in the dog pound. They're definitely a real good team.
Yeah. So, what do you think of some of the keys to the game for Goffstown in terms of trying to stay in this thing?
Well, I think rebounding. I heard that somewhere. I mean,
right.
We really. It's important for the girls to do a better job rebounding. Basically, the past few games. If we've had lapses, and even in the games we won, and of course with the games that we lost, including Bedford a few weeks ago, it was rebounding. We just plain and simple weren't doing it.
What about offensively for Goffstown? What do you think they need to do on the offensive side?
I think it's important to have better shot selection. They got to slow down offensively. I think a slower tempo. We don't want to run and gun with this team because we will not win if we run and gun. Our way of doing it is to be good and strong under the basket with the rebounds and have nice pace in the offensive end and really make sure you proper shot selection, and we got to start sinking baskets.
Yeah, and I think the key for Bedford is they get a lot of production out of Alana McCarthy. She's their 6'3" sophomore who really is quite dominant in the paint, and the Goffstown's going to have to control her. They're going to have to double team her in terms of fronting her so she doesn't get the ball. And then if she does get the ball, someone's got to be right behind her. So she's pretty dangerous. And then when she dishes the ball out, if Bedford's Mumpini and Allard and others are shooting the ball well, Goffstown's going to be in a little bit of trouble.
Yeah.
So with that, we're going to take a little bit of a break in the action here for the tip-off, which will probably be in about 5 minutes. So come on back in about 5.
We're out. Hey, you know what? I think we almost sounded pretty good, like we knew what we were doing. You know?
We do know what we're doing.
I don't know, maybe I'm forward, but I'm having issues like CBS or ESPN to pick up our team.
And we're back for live action. Almost time for the tip-off, Bob, where the Bedford Bulldogs, your number 2 seed in the Division I girls basketball tournament, faces off against the Goffstown Grizzlies, the number 7 seed. And Goffstown has a little bit of a different wrinkle in their lineup. They're going big in terms of they're putting Trinka in as opposed to Simmons, right. So let's see what that's going to be all about. And really, I think that's a good move because you've got to get rebounds, and you're going to have to be active around the basket. Wow. So here's your tip-off, and Bedford wins it with Kazajanski over to Grogan. It's a point guard.
It looks like they're going to have a Winterburn watching McCarthy.
Yeah,
That's going to be a key.
And good job there by Winterburn with that kick.
And as you can see the size differential. That McCarthy is an awesome player. So
yeah, they're going to have to, who's ever down low is going to have to lay off a little bit. See right there?
That's saying something when somebody can reach over the top of Winterburn.
That's a foul.
Winterburn gets it out to Ruggiero.
Yeah, so that was good job by boxing out by the Grizzlies. And Sasso over to Winterburn. I think Winterburn's got to go and be aggressive. And who's that out on? It'll be off.
It went off McCarthy.
On Ruggiero, right?
Oh, I thought it went off McCarthy, I guess. All right.
So Grogan brings the ball up for the Bulldogs, guarded by Ruggiero. Kazajanski drives.
Oh, nice breakup by Ava Winterburn. Got her hand in there.
And I'll tell you, she's got a tough go of it. Wow.
Yeah.
Nice job by McCarthy. She's so hard to defend.
Again, it isn't about stopping her. It's just slowing her down. So here's where Goffstown, I think, will want to slow the pace down and just make sure any shots you take are going to be good ones.
But also, I think you have to try to spread out this offense and go at McCarthy. And she just got a block right there. Lana McCarthy with a nice block.
Yeah, and Trinka.
Again, she's so difficult.
You see Winterburn's
you see where Lily Green, that's what Lily Green almost has to do. Good help defense there.
Trinka jump ball. Got that.
No, they don't call it.
Yeah, slowing the whistle there. Oh, and here goes Maggie
That's
Sasso.
a travel then, if that's the case. Yep, and it is a travel.
That was a good play by Maggie Sasso.
One ref was about to call a jump ball. The other ref was going to call a travel.
Yep, and the one calling the travel was more aggressive. So Sasso inbounds it to Ruggiero. Ruggiero's going to move it down the court.
And there, Bedford is playing more or less a man, but then
Trinka goes right underneath.
But Trinka needed to pass that to Green, I think.
Winterburn shoots a three off the rim.
And that's going to be a foul, a push from behind on
Lily Green.
On Green. And really good positioning there by Kate Allard, the freshman, on that rebound. Goffstown's going to need to be very judicious in terms of their fouling, right?
Well,
foul when it really counts. Oh, good kick out. And a nice finish by Grogan.
Ruggiero's going to work it down the court now. Again, Goffstown's got to get on the board here.
And
Winterburn kept it in over to Sasso.
And Mumpini on Sasso. Fade away.
Nice. Sasso's really got that turn shot down lately.
And Mumpini played good defense on it. Nice double up as Kazajanski goes to the hoop. And a nice rebound by Trinka.
Underneath the Green.
Yeah, but
Green
she,
should have put that up,
she couldn't, though, because McCarthy was right there. Yes. She would have blocked it. This is the one who has to make the difference. It's Sasso, I think. Sasso and Winterburn have to have big nights. And there's Sasso.
Yeah, no, that was Winterburn.
I'm sorry, Winterburn
turned and put that one up. That was a nice spin move by Ava.
Got a 4-4 tie, but around 4.5.
Off the rim.
Oh,
look at that. McCarthy just ripped that right out of Maggie's hand.
And that's where Goffstown, if they're going to win tonight, they can't make that mistake, right? They boxed out, great rebound, but then they turned it over. Nice three-pointer by number 15, Emma Kazajanski.
I like this. Ruggiero slowing it down in the offensive zone. Again, you don't want to get in a shooting war with this team.
Yeah, Sasso has got to be the difference maker tonight, I think.
Oh, nice three-point try.
It's not so much the tips. You got to be able. That's a foul on 13. Sofia Mumpini.
So Ruggiero's no. Sasso or Ruggiero going to inbound this. Oh,
it's weird. Here in Bedford, they don't call, like, you know, we're spoiled with Al Halpern. He kind of calls out the fouls, everything.
And what's going on?
And who scores?
Yep.
So
it's one area where we're even better than Bedford. See
well,
that?
Al doesn't even get the praise there.
Trinka's working it in.
Good job, though. She got pushed by Kate Allard.
But you notice what happened. She ran into McCarthy, and it is,
right.
I mean, got to have an answer for her. We'll probably have to shoot around her because you're not going to go through her.
That says something for Kate Allard, right? A freshman playing on a very strong Bedford Bulldog team.
Oh.
What was that?
I don't know.
That was just not a good pass, you know? I mean, it was right into traffic. Allard, beautiful move, and count it!
Draws the foul. I think that's going to be on Trinka. Nope. On Ruggiero. So 9-4 Bulldogs.
That's a very.
Kate Howard misses.
But then, you know, you don't get the board.
Ooh.
Ruggiero got hit in the face with the ball. Wide open three. Short. And a block.
Nice block by Ava Winterburn, but it went off her and out.
Goffstown is playing much better in terms of the rebounding, and they just are better than they did in the last game, Bob.
Right. They're doing a much better job, too, boxing out. Yeah, so Simmons.
Giving up a lot of height
here.
here.
Simmons went in for Ruggiero because Ruggiero's a little banged up. Oh, nice rebound by Winterburn out to Simmons.
Simmons' key is she's got to be cognizant of of good passes, you know. Okay, that's not a bad move. See, that's where Simmons gets burned. Right now, she's got to get back. Good hands. Oh, that's a charge every day of the week.
And they got her.
Really?
Are they calling Trinka on this?
I think so.
They are calling Trinka. I don't see that.
I don't like that call, but you know what? We're not wearing the black and white.
We should be, because we're doing a better job than they would right now. That was a bad call.
That was a rough call. So McCarthy will shoot two. And she nails the first. Sir. Thanks.
I know. Got the whole building to sit at. It's right in front of us. Okay, Maggie Sasso.
So it's a 10-4 Bedford lead. Simmons brings the ball up. And now Winterburn is in the game, number 14. Rebounded by Trinka. Got to get your plays set, right?
Simmons to Sasso. Sasso's going to work it in under the basket.
And that's a turnover. Goffstown needs to calm down a bit, I think.
Well, again, it's about slowing it down on the offensive side. They're doing good defensively.
We're under 2.5 to play in the first quarter. Bedford leads 10-4. Grogan brings the ball over half court. Nice rebound and a nice putback by Sofia Mumpini, and a timeout for Goffstown. They needed it.
Yeah. I still think that despite the score, defensively, they seem to be doing okay. They're playing sort of a modified zone because, and I'm saying modified because
they are.
They're really watching McCarthy.
Right, and what they're trying to do is they're trying to play soft on someone else so that if McCarthy gets the ball, they can quickly double team. Now, what happened on that last play was that because they had so much emphasis on McCarthy, the soft side rebound went to Bedford. There was nobody there.
Right. The only thing I'm worried about this pace under the basket in the defensive zone is you wearing down Winterburn trying to cover McCarthy because looks like we got a little reprieve because I don't. Oh no, McCarthy's out there. I thought they sat her.
No, and really, there's nobody. Mumpini and Allard are the only two that have fouls for Bedford. What's that? Travel.
How did Meredith travel? She stood still, I thought. I didn't see her move.
Yeah, it was a travel. It was like a very slow-mo type of thing.
Well, that's where Goffstown's got to be really careful. We can't beat ourselves.
Yeah, I would agree.
Bedford will do a good job for that themselves. Oh, McCarthy with a nice shot. That was smooth. Meredith Winterburn got the rebound over to her sister.
She's got to slow it up. There's nobody there. There are no numbers.
Well, she's going right in, and Winterburn got the rebound. So
Meredith
Ava went in, took the shot. Meredith got the rebound.
Meredith cleaned it up.
It was a good follow-up.
Goffstown's got to get a stop here. Everybody's got to box out now. See, you can't give that up. Can't. And Kate Allard with the three. That's what kills you. That's a second opportunity bucket. And that's what's going to, you got to play a little bit tougher if you're Goffstown. You got to get those boards.
Sasso over to Meredith.
Wide open. It looked like she was in the middle of either banking it, right? Or just straight up jump shot.
She might have a little bit much. She might have been able to move in a little
So Bedford with a 9-point lead, 15-6 with under a minute to play. And as we said in the beginning, I mean, this Bedford team is so strong. You know, Goffstown has to play almost perfectly to have a chance of staying in this thing, and Bedford has to make mistakes, and so far, that hasn't happened.
Yeah, Bedford hasn't really made too many mistakes. And they're sinking their shots, so. But you can certainly see the size differential here. Bedford's a big team.
Kate Allard, the freshman.
Yeah.
7 points.
She just didn't want to be denied, so
yeah.
She just took it right underneath. Simmons to Meredith Winterburn. Winterburn over to Sasso.
See how they're laying back, like Allard's playing in the paint?
Well, I think Bedford's looking at it. Goffstown's not that intimidating shooting the threes.
Right.
So
what? That's Bedford's ball?
Yeah, I think one ref's talking to the other one. They're going to switch that around.
I don't think so.
No, I thought he was.
Okay.
Oh, here we go.
Okay, yeah. I was just like shocked by that.
So Simmons
5 seconds.
Sasso going in, puts one up. Nope.
So at the end of the first quarter, Bedford leads 17-6, an 11-point lead, and really, let's take a look at the box score, shall we say. So Lana McCarthy, who they were definitely working to defend, put up 3 points, 1 bucket, and 1 free throw. And with that, Kate Allard had a field day.
Right.
So the freshman put in 7 points, but also look at the spread in terms of the scoring, right? Sydney Grogan with 2, Mumpini with 2, Kazajanski had a 3. So 5 players for Bedford in the scoring column and 3 for Goffstown. So it was Sasso, Winterburn, and both Winterburns. So it's going to be difficult to win with only putting up 6 points in a quarter.
Wow, yeah. 6 points a quarter, we barely have enough now.
Yeah. So I want to have a shout out for everybody who's watching live at home in the Goffstown area. I don't know who that might be, but
hopefully everyone.
Maybe
I think they knew we were doing the broadcast tonight.
Yeah. Any special shout outs?
Yeah, just shout out to everybody.
So there is one special shout out. It's Robbie Begidi, who's the point
boy.
guard for the boys Goffstown team. It's his birthday.
Yep.
Hopefully there's a cake that will be left in my mailbox or something. I don't know.
Right.
So
and
with
hopefully he won't eat much of it.
Yeah.
Because he's got a big game tomorrow. All right, Noelle Simmons bringing in it right around 2 Bedford players, and she does her rainbow, but misses.
But there was a wide open person there. She's
wide open. That's
and Allard puts in another one.
Another one.
So somebody better put a a hand in her face. And so far, that hasn't happened. And that's going to be, I think, Trinka. And then Simmons.
Got her own rebound. This is the killer.
And there's Trinka with the foul.
If we can't make baskets, we're going to have a serious problem.
Well, I don't know if Ruggiero is okay, but I wonder if she's going to come back in the game. She got hit pretty hard in the face with the basketball.
Yep.
And a steal
by
Simmons. Good job.
Over to Trinka.
Ooh. Oh, that's a foul, no?
McCarthy, I would think.
Yeah. No, it's not. No. It's
23. Allard.
Allard. And that's Kate Allard's second. That might be helpful if you're Goffstown, right?
Trinka got the first one.
So that was in the act of shooting? I guess
yes.
So, right?
Oh,
yeah, she spun, right?
Yep, she spun and she was going up when she got clobbered. And, just missed the second one.
There you go. Good aggressiveness.
I love to see Goffstown pressing a little. That's good.
There you go.
There we go.
There you go.
That's why the press. I love the press. Yeah.
That's one thing that Simmons does give you, is that she's very high energy.
And fast.
Yeah. She keeps her head up and passes after she breaks free.
There goes Trinka in. Oh, Winterburn.
Oh, Winterburn dribbles it off her foot.
Oh, I hate to see Goffstown bailing, but they're bailing.
Yeah.
Simmons is the only
but
one.
Simmons,
Soft press.
this is a good matchup for Simmons. I think she can guard Grogan pretty well.
Yeah,
but then she does a, oh, gosh.
There's no size discrepancy
No,
there.
but it was just, that was not a good foul. I'm sorry. Noel, that was just.
I'd rather have her taking aggressive fouls than ones from behind.
But we don't want to put Bedford on the line. That's the last thing we want to do. Bedford fans are calling for a foul again on Simmons for trying to deny the ball. Just great low post by Allard. What a move!
Yeah, she just spotted Meredith and put one up.
Wow, she is on fire tonight.
Sasso's trying to go in. 3 Bedford players on her.
She's got to get up.
Simmons shoots a 3 and misses, but Ava Winterburn, good job trying to get the rebound, but
Simmons,
it went out of bounds.
I mean, if you're going to put the shot up, Simmons, you got to hit rim.
Winterburn's going for a long 3, and she hit it.
They needed that one.
Yeah, we definitely needed it. Now the lead for Bedford's 11, so 21-10.
But they desperately needed that. You know, they got to try to keep this thing within 10 to have a prayer.
Oh, that missed everything. Let that go.
What I see on Goffstown is I am seeing them box out, okay? And they haven't been doing that in the last few games, and they must have worked on this in practice.
And they're doing
or they talked about
they're doing a better job of getting the rebounds because of it. So timeout.
But it also goes to show how perfectly they almost need to play here, because you definitely know that Coach Largy came in and his goal was to stop McCarthy, who ate him up last game. But now Kate Allard is the one who stepped up.
Right.
And Kate Allard has, 11 points.
Already.
Yeah, already. 11 of their 21, and she's a freshman.
Right.
She is a freshman, very, very talented. That one move, that spin move down low, that was beautiful.
It was a nice move. And again, she's only a freshman, and she's a tall player, big player.
Yeah.
A lot of.
So she's still in there.
A lot of athleticism.
Yeah.
So coming out for Goffstown, looks like both Meredith and Ava Winterburn, Lily Green.
So
and
Trink is out.
Maggie Sasso is going to be inbounding to Noelle Simmons.
And I'm trying to get a look at Ruggiero to see.
She's got a nice pack up near her
But
face.
she might have gotten hit in the eye where maybe she can't see. That's what I'm concerned about.
Oh, I can definitely see her left eye.
That's a good-looking pass.
Oh, Meredith.
Just couldn't hit the shot, though. And
it looked like it was good from our angle.
Yeah, but Goffstown's got to make those shots if they're gonna stay in it.
Yeah.
And that's an unforced error there by Bedford.
Or not take them.
Yeah.
Don't take the shot if it ain't there.
So that was Catherine Pennick came in the game, number 20 for Bedford, and that pass was about a foot over her head. Crossover.
Winterburn goes in.
Wow, that was a nice move by Winterburn.
She had 2 Bedford players on her, but
she's got to keep doing it. She's got to keep going strong. This game is going to be Winterburn and Sasso have to step up.
Yeah, and they got to sink almost.
Yeah,
every
they
shot
got to make them,
take.
right? Grogan with the ball. Oh, number 2 is in the game for Bedford. It's Ava Dubois, or Dubois. Cross-court pass, almost.
And McCarthy with the reach kept that.
So they're keeping McCarthy out in the perimeter. Now she cuts down low in the paint.
Oh, Simmons got a little.
Good defense there by Winterburn, Meredith. And
another unforced error.
It's a tip by a Goffstown player.
I didn't think it went off a Goffstown player.
I don't think Coach Largy did either, but.
I don't know.
So Grogan now with the
biased,
ball again.
I admit it, but Trinka's going to work her way back in the game, it looks like.
Oh, good job by Green. But Lana McCarthy right there. But Green did a good job defending the, her in front of her. But just a great play.
Going to come back in the game too, Scott.
Okay, good. She's okay then. That's it. Work her around for good shots.
And go slow. No hurry.
Beautiful. Oh, she couldn't get it there. I thought it was going to get to Lily Green.
Ran into McCarthy, and McCarthy is one solid player under that basket. You
skip pass over to number 2. That's
wide
Du Bois.
Open.
Yeah, there you go. Ava.
Well, it's like you
Du
said.
Bois.
If you're leaning towards double covering McCarthy,
you're right. You have to do that.
You're leaving somebody open, and Bedford's doing a good job of finding that.
And they're sinking their shots. That's very important.
Simmons goes in. Sasso's under the basket. 2
there you
Bedford
go.
players on her. Green
Lily, put that up.
Winterburn underneath, and she did her spin move, and she
so quietly, Winterburn has put in 7 points this second quarter. She's got 9 for the game, leads Goffstown.
But the lead for Bedford's still 15.
15.
Again, Bedford's
no, it's
up.
not. That score is wrong.
What's the score?
We got at least 14.
14 to 25. Oh, they put up They put up 2 for Bedford.
Yep.
That should have been on Goffstown.
It's wrong, and they're not fixing it. But that's what I'm saying. I knew something was wrong, so we're gonna have to fix that. Grogan with the foul shot. She makes her first.
So that should be 14-26.
Right.
Not 28 to 12.
Right. That's a missed shot. Trinka. Danger, danger. Okay.
Get it back to Maggie Sasso to bring it out.
They might wait till half to fix that. Sasso with the jump shot, and it's good. That's a 2. That's a 2.
Oh, was it 2?
Her foot was on the line. But this is what matters. Sasso's got 4 points so far. Has to have a big game for Goffstown. Good job there.
Oh, McCarthy with a travel.
Yeah.
That's good.
So Goffstown's kind of done their job. They're trying to keep McCarthy in check. The score is wrong. The score is wrong. So it's wrong score. And yeah. And take 2 away from Bedford, right? It's 26-16, I think.
Colby, 26-16?
26-16 is the score. It's not right.
It's still wrong. They have the scoreboard.
I don't think. I'm going to check mine.
And Trinka,
man, you can't be hitting. That's our, no disrespect to the girls, but we can't have 4 air balls, Can't win like that. And they're nailing them.
Right.
Who was that? Number 10. That was Lila Stein with the 3.
Maggie Sasso puts one up off the rim.
And Lana McCarthy with the great rebound. She throws that one away. That was Lila Stein, freshman.
got Sasso and Ruggiero. Ruggiero's working it back down over the mid.
Yeah, I got 29-16
Yes.
on my score sheet.
And that is the score. Again, the board's wrong
It's just
here.
a tough. That's not a good pass.
That went up. Oh,
That was just.
God.
I mean, I know it's tough because you're playing the number 2 team in the state, but you're going to have to almost play perfect.
So underneath the McCarthy, a little bit of a
Nice job. Oh, we're in
Yeah,
trouble
we're
in this
left
one.
They're going to call Lily
And Pennick
Green.
gets fouled by Lily
Lily
Green.
Green.
And
Boy, the refs are really getting tough on Goffstown. I don't know.
I don't think so. I don't. I think it's being called fairly.
Looks like they're going to bring Carolyn Foreman in. That's going to bring some more.
So Pennick over the line shooting 2. She makes her first.
So she's going in for Lily Green.
And she makes her second.
So now it should be 31-16.
Yeah, it should be 31-16. Well, they'll fix it.
You have more faith in them than I do.
Well, I'll put it to you this way.
Ruggiero almost threw that away, and
And
Foreman
now
does.
Foreman does.
Yep.
And
Yeah, that was Ruggiero lost the ball, threw it behind Caroline. There was nothing really Caroline could do, and Coach
yeah,
Larky's
so
going
they
to
got
call
to fix
timeout.
that. So it should be 33.
So anyway, Coach Larky had to call a timeout. We've got to calm down the girls a little bit here, and you know, I think it's very tough when you're playing a team like Bedford, one of the best-rated teams in the state. But at the same time, we can't be making mistakes that's going to cost us even more. I think it's more important in the offensive zone that we slow it down and don't rush the shots. And I think they have to avoid taking some of the three-pointers they're taking because they're just not hitting them. You know? So Scott Gross is going down onto the floor, and he was giving the refs a piece of his mind because that's what Scott does for this town. And he's down there, and he was tearing into the officiating, but he came back up into the stands.
I just wanted to let them know that it's 33-16, and it's not.
And just like a lot of people do, they ignored you, Scott.
Well,
Did you notice that?
Well, they'll fix it probably at the half. I mean, they have to. I mean, Coach Largy will have them fix it, but
He doesn't really have anybody on the bench keeping the stats like.
you do have an official scorer. She's on the table.
Yeah.
That's who it is. So Sasso with the ball. And Sasso is the one who's got to make these jump shots.
And that was a 3 off the rim, and nice play by Ruggiero and Trinka combination, getting that rebound.
So there's not enough spacing
Winterberg.
there, right?
Oh, they're calling Ava. Wow.
I don't think Coach Largy liked that because he's like the only way. The
He's not
reason
the
why
only
that.
one.
Well, the only reason why that happened was that he felt that she got pushed.
I agree.
Wow, what a pick!
And Trinka hit that down. That was a pass to McCarthy.
But man, McCarthy laid the lumber down on that one.
Winterburn underneath, out to Foreman. Foreman over to Ruggiero. Ruggiero's working it under the basket. Oh, come on.
So we got 33-16. Still a real big lead for the Bulldogs nonetheless. Now with 30 seconds left, and that'll be Stein bringing the ball up. What if they'll just go for it, just be content? Oh, what a pass! No defense there, I'm sorry to say. I mean,
No,
they just let her in.
Wide open.
So
Yep.
Lila Stein, beautiful roll to the basket, and there was really no interior defense there for Goffstown.
So Maggie Sasso's out. And
Dangerous
throws it over
pass.
to Ruggiero for a 3.
In and out.
In and out. And that's the
And
story of the
5
game.
seconds.
We're just not.
Here
It was
comes
a good
Stein.
shot by Ruggiero. Oh, she makes this.
Oh, almost!
She almost made it. But that would have been sort of the story of the game.
Yeah, so it's 35-16, still a 19-point lead for the Bedford Bulldogs. Goffstown did a little better that time. They scored 10 points. in that period. But we kind of knew that this was going to be the case, and Goffstown was kind of challenged with respect to that. So we're going to take our 10-minute break, and we'll be back for second half action. And we're back for second half action here in Bedford, where the Bulldogs lead 35-16. So we did square away that 2-point discrepancy with the scorers table, and they made that adjustment. But nonetheless, the Bulldogs up by 19.
It wasn't really enough of an adjustment.
Oh, man, you're right. And really the story is the balanced scoring of the Bedford Bulldogs. I mean, they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 players who put up points. Goffstown's only has 4 players who put up points.
Right.
And that's really been the key to the game. And then when you've got a freshman, number 23, Kate Allard, you know, and Kate put up 11 points in that first half.
And I think 2 of them were on 3-pointers, right?
She had one 3-pointer. And then, you know, Lana McCarthy, you know, she finished the half with 7 points. So, you know, I think we know from talking to Coach Largy that his strategy was to try to take McCarthy out of the game, make her less of an impact based upon what happened in the first time. And then clearly the Bulldogs made an adjustment, Bob. I mean, and when that happened, I mean, that's when Kate Allard just kind of teed off. And for a freshman, I mean, she had just a couple of just beautiful moves.
Right. Now, she made some nice spin moves. And I think the other story is here for the Grizzlies is offensively, we're just not getting obviously enough of our shots to drop for us.
Right. So
some of the shot selection's been a little bit
Shot
off.
selection's been challenging, but also give credit to the Bulldogs defense. They're playing tough, tight D. I wonder if Goffstown will go back to more of a man. To a zone defense.
Well, they may, but as I said, I really think
inside to McCarthy. Nice pass out to Allard, and it's like, that's what happens. They're doubling her up, and Allard starts off strong with another bucket. She leads all scorers with 13 points. Goffstown's leading scorer as Ava Winterburn. Here comes Ruggiero. 3, no good. And Lily Green wasn't able to get that rebound.
Yeah, she tipped it, but still the height disadvantage here with Bedford. And Allard came down with it. And now Bedford's passing around the perimeter. Ooh,
loose ball there.
Up by Ruggiero.
Yeah. So Ruggiero on Grogan with a nice crossover.
Yeah, Grogan worked it in, but Lily Green.
I don't like that call at all. I got to agree with Lily Green. She stood there, and she pretty much dribbled into her leg.
Yeah.
And took a flop.
But they're calling a Lily.
I don't like that one. Don't.
At first, Lily turned around and there was a smile on her face. I thought maybe she knew. Well, she knew what happened, but I thought she knew that maybe she stuck her leg out a little bit.
And Lily Green does not have 4 fouls, does she?
She does now, I think. I believe she had 3.
3-second violation. You don't see that often.
So Lily Green's coming out. Simmons is going in.
It's showing 4 on the scoreboard, but I don't know if that's accurate.
Well, yeah, she had 3 in the first half.
She did. Okay.
So she's up to 4 now. So. Oh, nice shot by Ava Winterburn, sinking a 3.
She was thinking that maybe she could have gotten a foul on that, too. Mumpini, and a good box out. You see, that's what I'm talking about. Just box them out. 37-19.
That was Kaczynski.
Bulldogs.
Kaczynski.
I'm sorry, Kaczynski, yeah. I apologize.
Maggie Sasso into Trinka, but no shot.
And it'll be on the floor. Who's that going to be on?
I'd rather take the basket.
12?
I think it was number 13.
That's Sofia Mumpini. That's her second.
So Simmons going to inbound this. And she's got to hurry up. And she does it over to Sasso. Sasso's
there you go.
Out to Trinka for a 3. Off
Too
the
long.
rim. Simmons kept it in, but she's trapped.
Call a
now.
timeout if you need to. Okay,
no.
good job. She was able to get it out.
Sasso's going to go in and
in and out. Yeah.
How did that not go in, huh?
Got to get back. Defense. There's only 2 back. You can't play that.
Off the backboard.
Allard with the rebound gets rejected by Winterburn.
Winterburn slapped that down.
No one's there to defend Allard.
Takes a 3. But Trinka got the rebound on that.
Trinka's got to slow it up. There's nobody there. There you go.
That was a nice play. That's good. Simmons lays one up. Oh, and she got her own rebound.
Yeah, she went in amongst 3 defenders. Got to move if you're Goffstown. There's no spacing here.
Oh, and Ruggiero was hit out of Ruggiero's hand. She tried to lay it over to Simmons. And Trinka did a good job.
That should be Goffstown's ball. It is.
Yeah.
So great job by Trinka, and the Trinkas are in full force.
And Coach Largy is telling the girls, calm it down, slow it down. And really offensively they have to. And like I said, I know I'm a big proponent of it. They really have to start pressing Bedford, I think. Because you're not stopping Bedford when they bring it to the offensive zone, so you got to stop them earlier. Simmons tried to put one up, but can't
that's
go
just
through 2.
You can't go up against 2. I mean, I'm sorry. Oh, sorry that I'm exasperated there, but it's just an impossible task. McCarthy drives the lane, but a cleanup there by Allard.
And Simmons hit it away. Oh, damn.
McCarthy's wide open.
Winterburn's all over.
That's a foul.
I think that's going to be
So that
Simmons.
was Emma Kazajanski gets fouled.
By Noel.
And she'll shoot 2. So that's Simmons' second. Kazajanski will shoot 2 here. And she makes the first.
And that's the scary thing about Bedford. You got to play them aggressive, but at the same time, when you do that, you're risking getting a foul, and they're really good on the line.
Yeah, I agree.
And it almost doesn't matter who you foul. They're all pretty good on the line.
They've made their shots tonight, for sure.
So 20-point lead now for Bedford. That's the biggest lead of the game. Trinka tries to go in around McCarthy, but maybe McCarthy's getting called for this. Yep, she is.
But even if she gets by her, she drove on three defenders.
Ooh, Simmons inbounds it to Trinka, and Trinka just laid up a nice shot.
So it's a 39-21 lead, 18 points. And now Goffstown's going to a zone.
Again, no, allowing Bedford
I kind of like this move,
right
to be honest with you.
I don't mind going to the zone either, but like I said, I think we got to, but you can see definitely the
kickball.
You know, one of the things, again, I'm glad we're doing TV and not radio, but one of the things you can see.
TV, not radio.
Right. Well, Simmons was on Allard, and you can see Simmons. Allard
height,
held the ball up, and Simmons jumping off the ground and is getting nowhere near the ball.
We don't have heights on the program, but she's got to give it like 5 inches, right? At least.
Probably all of that.
McCarthy.
And outside of Grogan, Everybody on Bedford's tall.
Yeah, skip past to number 2. Nice job.
Yep. And that's
Number
Anna
2,
Dubois.
Ava Dubois. And they're just making the shots, you know?
Simmons goes in. Oh, McCarthy
What do you
stuffed
expect?
her.
What do you expect?
But McCarthy got the foul.
There's no foul there.
Yeah,
Is
there's
there?
a foul. Yep, McCarthy.
It's her
McCarthy
second.
followed Simmons. Simmons tried to go around her, and lay one up. But
All right, I owe Simmons an apology on that one.
you owe her apologies for lots of stuff.
Do I?
Yeah. She's the beast. The beast gets another one.
That's her first point of the game.
Meredith Winterburn's working her way in. She's going to take out Sasso.
And we're going to have number 21's going to come in, Sydney Suazo.
Simmons rainbows another one and sinks them both. So good for Noelle.
You know, her free throws are always, like, different. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes she does a very high arc.
A lot of them are the high arc, though. I like the rainbow thing. We're gonna stick with that
Sydney
analogy.
Suazo will inbound it to Grogan.
And again,
And they've called a play out. Goffstown now sits into a zone. And McCarthy is not in the game. She's out. And a long three, in and out. And great job by Winterburn. And Trinka.
Trinka, look, you know, what happened?
Charge.
You know, you could tell by the look on Trinka's face that she was going all the way down with that ball. And she did, but I guess they called her for the charge on there. Now, Goffstown's coming in. It looks like they're going to challenge this inbound a little bit.
Well, they're going to have to press. They're going to have to do something. I mean,
the press is important.
You know, you got to do something here.
But there we go. Oh,
she jammed her finger.
Yeah, Trinka did jam her finger a little bit, or her wrist. I don't know if she's grabbing a finger or a wrist. She might need to be replaced. I think her hand's gone numb. Oh. Again, Goffstown's a lot more aggressive. This is the way I think we got to play them.
Yeah, I would agree. Well, and you have a lot of substitutions here. If you're
Trinka again. Oh, she's going to get a foul.
That's going to be her 4th. I think that's her 4th. So you got her in green with 4 fouls, I think.
3 for Trinka.
3? Okay.
Still a lot. Still in the third quarter here.
Grogan's done a nice job, I think, leading this team.
Sort of the floor general.
Exactly. She's good at distributing the ball.
Slowing the pace down a little bit.
Exactly.
And she's good at, as small as she is, she's good at finding the open play.
Yes.
You know, she sits there. She's very patient. I like the way she plays, too.
Suazo in the corner.
Again, Goffstown's trying to keep them out, and I like the aggression and speed. I mean, if...
Charge the other way.
Yeah. And that should be. So, Trinka's happy. She feels like she got a little bit of revenge.
That was
it's the same girl.
That's a fair call, I think. You know, I know...
Right. No. No. Ava Winterburn, double.
No, she got fouled by 13.
At least.
By Safia Mampini, I think.
So Simmons is going to inbound this one. And you could feel that the fans are getting a little edgy here.
Yeah.
Too, even though it's not that close yet. 41-23, Winterburn.
Oh, she dribbles.
Turned around. I thought that was going to be a travel, but she did sink it. Nice shot. Spin move by
Winterburn with a quiet 14 points leads the Grizzlies with around 2 minutes to play. They trail by 16, 41-25.
Oh, Simmons almost got a nice break up
Gotta
on
love
Dubois.
Simmons. Oh, poor Simmons. They're going to give offensive. Okay.
I'm surprised at that. I thought they were calling Simmons. I'll take it.
I thought that was on her.
I thought it was on her, or it was. I thought it should have been nothing.
So that would be Ava Dubois with the foul, and
I guess
now
all things do start to even out a little bit.
Yeah,
I think we
Bedford
got robbed
has
a couple
6
times
fouls
in the
here.
first half. Winterburn puts one up, and what a nice basket. That was nice.
So
she literally shot.
She has 16 points, and it's been quiet, but she's put them up.
And she shot that over because Kanajensky or whatever her name is. Oh,
That's a reach-in. It's a reach-in foul by Goffstown.
And Winterburn?
On number 12.
That's Winterburn, yeah.
I think that's Winterburn. That's her first foul. You know, that says something, you know. She's played the entire game, and Kazajansky will go to the line
surprised
and shoot
because I
two.
even thought she had one at least. And again, she sinks it.
Kazajansky's got, like, such a smooth shot, you know. I mean, I'm serious. Look at her release.
Maggie Sasso made her way back in the game for
Meredith
Winterburn.
You need Sasso's offense. And that's her first miss.
Winterburn gets it over to Sasso. Winterburn got the rebound. I mean, over to Simmons, rather. Simmons out to Ruggiero.
Nice job.
Ruggiero takes a long three
Okay,
off
but
the
what
rim.
a beautiful screen by Simmons.
And it was a good shot by Ruggiero.
Yeah. I love that screen by Simmons. And Ruggiero picks up a quick one. Number 3. That's her second.
And an update for fans. I mean, Ruggiero did get hit in the eye. So she was sort of tending to herself over at the bench. But you can't keep her out.
Yeah.
Even one-eyed, she'd play.
Grogan. How do you give that up, Goffstown? Right? I mean, an inbounds pass right under the basket to the point
smallest
guard.
player on the team.
How that happens, I don't know. Simmons. Yes! What a job by Simmons!
What a layup.
She drove right to the hoop. No one guarded her.
Right. Yeah.
There's a little breakdown by Bedford. Very rare on that one. So only a 13-point lead now. Grogan gets blocked.
Winterburn picks it up out the Sasso's going in.
Go all the way. Get up, Sasso. Get up. 36 seconds left.
Dubois bringing it down for Bedford over the Grogan. See how everything calms down once she gets the ball.
And that will be Dubois with the ball now. She passes over to number 10.
Lily
and the
Stein.
jump shot.
Off Trinka.
Off Trinka's hands. These are those second chance opportunities that Bedford's been getting all night long. 15-point lead for the Bulldogs.
So Emma's going to inbound this for Bedford. Ooh.
Suazo. Oh, that's a push-off. Yeah, I was going to say, that's a push-off. Number 21, Sydney Suazo.
I think that was all about Ava Ruggiero getting aggressive in there. She just was not going to let her go to the basket on her.
Offensive foul. You don't go on the one-on-one. You don't go on an offensive foul. So this everybody knows.
Oh, Simmons threw that away, though. I don't know quite what Simmons was trying to do with that.
She's trying to thread a needle.
Oh, off the backboard.
Ooh, Goffstown got lucky. Suazo puts up a last-ditch shot there. So it's 44-29.
15-point difference.
15-point difference. So Goffstown cut into the lead a little bit there. But keep in mind, McCarthy wasn't. There's a few players not on the court that both McCarthy and Allard were not on the court for that third quarter.
Well, they've done a good job of trying to control McCarthy while she's been out there. Which is good. As far as Allard goes, though, she's been hitting everything. And now you got, and you're going to have to help me with the name again, Emma Kazajansky starting to, where in the first half, she wasn't as effective as she's been in the second half here.
So in that quarter, Goffstown, led in terms of 13-9. So they won that quarter, and
this might be the first time we won a third quarter all year.
I don't know.
It feels like that was our bad quarter.
But they were down by 11 after the first quarter, down by 18, I think, I'm sorry, 19 at the half. So it's hard to come back on a Bedford team like this that's so talented.
Well, again, like you said, and we knew going into this, I mean, Goffstown basically has to play a perfect game.
Yeah.
And now to have any chance of continuing their playoff drive, they're going to have a better than a perfect quarter.
One thing that you can never say about this Goffstown girls team is that they don't hustle. I mean, they are leaving it all out in the court tonight. They really are.
Well,
I mean,
yeah,
yes, you could argue about some execution and some making some shots here and there, but they are playing their hearts out tonight.
Yep, and McCarthy's back in for Bedford. Ava with a long three off the rim, but Simmons got the rebound. They're going to call a jump ball.
Jump ball.
That's Bedford.
But that's what I love about Simmons, right? She's right in there. Both her and Ruggiero, who are the shortest ones on the court in terms of your two guards, were the ones in there for the rebound.
Right.
That says something.
And see, this is where the height mismatch comes in.
So now they're going to try to press a little bit.
Simmons is on Allard, and it's not even close.
Oh, McCarthy couldn't grab that one. McCarthy's had a little bit of an off night, I think. I mean, she's playing.
Went off Winterburn. Well, she hasn't been as effective. Certainly not playing as well as she did when she was in Goffstown.
I think Coach Largy thought that was off McCarthy, but it was tipped by the Goffstown player.
Yeah, it was definitely tipped by Ava Winterburn. And again, you got Simmons, a big mismatch here.
See how Grogan, she's like the floor general, right? She just like points to people around. There's McCarthy.
Oh, Winterburn almost reached over.
Okay, that's good though. You'll take that one.
Yep.
Put her on the line. That's fine.
That's 2 fouls for Ava Winterburn, reaching over on McCarthy.
But that's what I call almost like a smart foul. You know, it's like you're getting something out of it.
Well, this is, I mean, because she would have had an easy 2 if you didn't do it. So
and
now,
McCarthy,
worst case scenario, she's only going to get 1.
Correct. And McCarthy, you know, in that last game, free throws, she kind of struggles a little bit at the free throw line.
Well, really, except for, we talked about that last
Panic
time, too.
Throws an elbow.
except for free throws, which was a gap for her. The only other real advantage
she got that
you have
rebound
on
and
her,
she was like, get out of here.
The only other advantage that Goffstown has on McCarthy is that she's not as quick.
Yes.
And Goffstown's got to play her with speed. So Sasso took a long 3, and that went off.
See, this is where we get into trouble because.
Oh, Winterburn broke that up. And
look.
Trinka got it. Oh, but she throws it over to
That's Goffstown's ball. That's Goffstown's ball.
Be.
But see, that's the problem, is that you get a little harried, and then you start
harried.
No, harried is the word.
Harried?
Yeah, harried.
It'd be hurried.
No.
Harried?
Yeah.
Who's harried?
Come on, Bob.
There's no such thing as harried. It's hurried. Yes, Ava Winterburn grabs it and puts one up. I'll have the fans call in. Go ahead.
Would you call in?
Yeah, harried ain't a word.
Harried, I think it is a word.
No, harried is what your wrists are.
No, it's hairy. Look at.
Oh, again, what a mismatch. You got Allard down below.
Timeout, Bedford.
And he did get the timeout in time. But.
So hold on. I'm looking this up because.
Yeah, somebody's got to tell Mr. Gross harried is
not a word. Maybe you're right. I don't know,
Of course
man.
it ain't. She got harried. No, she didn't get harried.
Harried. Feeling strained as a result of having demands persistently made on one. Harassed. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's not what she was.
She wasn't harassed?
You were trying to say hurried.
Hurried?
Yeah,
harried.
she was rushed.
Rushed.
Trinka came down with the ball. She was being hurried.
Well, listen, if we can't do much here, maybe we're going to get SATs going on.
Yeah, hey, we'll get people thinking. I always said we should have our own show on GTV. Anyway.
Bob, I don't trust the veracity.
Oh, here's another big word by Scott.
Of your basketball acumen.
I have huge basketball.
All right. All right, so we got a 44-31 game. 13-point lead that we're down to now. Bedford will inbounds the ball. Again, you don't want a quick basket here, so defend that baseline. Grogan with it, top to T. Panic. Beautiful job.
Yeah.
It's too easy.
Yeah, that
for
was
Catherine Pennick. She was right in the paint. Nobody defended her. And that's what I don't like, when you don't defend the inbound person. Not a fan of that, but.
Well, again, you know, in defense of Goffstown, too. I mean, all these Bedford players are so good.
Be careful.
Trinka almost threw it away. Went over to Ruggiero. Now to Sasso's going in again against 2 or 3 players. Winterburn throws one up. It looks like she's going to draw the foul.
A lot of frustration here in the stands with the officiating, I think. And right or wrong or indifferent, they're a bit frustrated. Number 31, that would be McCarthy. That's her 3rd.
Well, if there's anything to be said about it, there's an equal amount of Goffstown frustration as Bedford frustration.
Oh,
so
I would
maybe
agree.
That means the officiating is.
That means the officiating has been good.
It's starting to balance out in this half. I will admit, in the first half, I was very frustrated with the officiating. This half, they seem to be calling it a little bit better, but Bedford fans are sitting all around me would disagree. Again, look at
So
Grogan.
Winterburn with 20 points, a very quiet 20, and that's a reach in on Sasso, and she'll go to the line now. So that's the only tough part of when you're aggressive at this stage of the game. So 13, Safia Mumpini will go to the line shooting the 1-and-1. Got to box out here. This is a tough job by Ava Winterburn,
and
who
again,
has to box her out.
Most of the Bedford players can really shoot. And she missed that.
And Sasso grabs the rebound.
Oh, into Ruggiero. Oh,
she gets fouled, though, by Kate Allard.
But
but Allard gave her the body first.
Yep.
That was the problem. That's Allard's third. So Ruggiero go to the line shooting 2. A lot of fouls called in this second half, too.
The Bedford fans are very frustrated with the call, but I agree. She did get the body first. Ruggiero
makes it.
And, well, this will be another key of the game, I guess, because if Bedford's going to be more aggressive and foul, then Goffstown's got to sink them.
Both teams going to have to make their free throws.
Rebound, jump ball. That'll be Goffstown.
Nope.
That's not. It's Bedford.
I think it's Bedford.
Feels like Bedford.
But you know what? That's a good job by Goffstown, nonetheless. So
again, press. Come on, girls. Stay in there. There you go. Ruggiero hit. Oh, almost got it away from Grogan.
Allard with the shot. And no good. Oh, tip back. You got to grab those, please.
Isn't that like the first shot Allard missed?
Yeah, Allard's just been on fire. She's got a nice stroke.
Is she leading all scorers?
No. Now Winterburn is.
Oh, Winterburn is, okay. But she's leading all for Bedford.
Mumpini.
Long 3, and that almost went in.
Grogan with it. Now McCarthy.
And Ruggiero went down
back
hard.
Back to Mumpini for the nice floater.
I think Ruggiero's laboring a little bit.
Mumpini's 4th bucket.
Trinka throws one up
with a reverse.
Behind the back, behind the head.
Yeah.
Oh, Ruggiero's going to get called here.
See, I don't like this because you're a 12-point game, and now you're putting everybody on the line to shoot, to hit free throws. But both teams have 9 team fouls, which means that the next foul on both will be in the double bonus. So this will be a 1-and-1 for Grogan again.
And the one foul shot
big box out. See, where's the next player? Because you want a double team. I don't understand this one.
Well, who are you going to put on there?
She banks it in. No, what I'm trying to say, Bob, is you want 2 to box out on McCarthy, 1 on the shooter, 1 on the short side.
Grogan got them both.
Good job by Grogan, who's, hasn't put up a ton of points, but has just been a great job leading the offense.
Oh, yeah. And I don't think she's been off the court yet. I think she's played every minute.
I agree.
Winterburn with a long 3. Oh, I thought that was going in. Once McCarthy gets it, nobody can reach. Grogan again going in.
Panic with the shot.
Trinka hit it away, and it's out.
See, this is yet another one of these. Maggie Sasso got hit in the mouth by Trinka. And she's hurt.
Yeah, I think.
She is hurt.
No.
She's physically showing it here. She's bleeding, I think.
Yeah, I think she got hit right in the nose. So I think Largy wants an explanation because I think he thinks that.
But did you think that it was Trinka who did it, or
there were a lot of arms going up.
Yeah.
So I mean, this is where I'd love to see a replay.
Timeout, Goffstown.
Of actually who got a piece of her.
With under 5 to play in the game, they trail the Bulldogs by 14. Really hasn't been a close game, really, at all. I mean, Bedford.
Yeah, you felt like Bedford's been in control
Bedford's
since
been
the
in
beginning.
control since about the first 3 minutes of this game and really hasn't looked back. Now granted, the Grizzlies have played tough in the third quarter.
They had their moments.
Tough. They've played tough in this quarter as well. I think if you want to look at a bright spot for Goffstown, I think that they executed on what their game plan was in terms of taking McCarthy off her game. But then you got to give credit to Bedford. They're so well-rounded that, so many other players. So Kate Allard, Pennick has put up a couple of points. Kazajansky has had a good game. Mumpini, Lila Stein had 5 points. So you're getting great bench play by the Bulldogs.
Yeah.
Which I think if you're going to win a state title, you're going to need strong bench play, and I think this is a good test for their bench.
Yeah. Well, and Bedford's seen too in a Goffstown team, a team that plays with a lot of speed and stuff, and so far, really, Bedford's doing a good job of keeping up.
What happened here? Offensive foul?
You know, I was wondering about this. I was going to mention it.
On
Scott,
who?
at number
On who?
20.
On Pennick?
Yeah. I think if nothing else, the refs, because of the Coach Largy talking to him, seeing Sasso hurt and sort of onto the sidelines.
You
still,
say that's a makeup call?
I think it's a little bit of a makeup call. You can't help it. These officials are going to look at that and wonder if they missed something. Winterburn there gets a shot off. I thought she did a little bit of a travel from the first half. That
Look at Grogan, man. She gets the rebound. I love that kid.
Yeah, she
does.
Right? Yeah, she's the one player on Bedford.
No, she is so tough.
She's just as fast as anybody at Goffstown.
No, but she's tough.
Yep. Allard passes it out. Now it's slowed down by Mompini.
Allard, great position.
Yeah, she's underneath with Ruggiero and Simmons, and I think Simmons is going to get another one.
Oh, it won't matter. So it's Simmons with the foul. It's 10 team fouls now on both teams. So they'll be going and they'll be shooting 2 shots no matter what from here on in.
That's Noel's third.
And that was good defense there. Allard had phenomenal post position. And
but again, that's where the mismatch comes up. You have Simmons and Ruggiero trying to cover Allard, and there's probably an 8-inch difference.
And Lily Green is going to come back in with 4 fouls.
Most likely for Simmons, I would think, but maybe Ruggiero.
I'm impressed with how well.
Took out Trinka.
Oh,
I'm surprised he didn't take out one of the smaller players.
Let's look at the matchups on the court to see why.
Well, you want Lily underneath, obviously, and you got her right now on McCarthy, which is okay. But I just thought either...
Ooh, offensive. Simmons.
Takes out Grogan.
Number 4. Great charge. I mean, great taking of the charge by Grogan.
Sorry, harass
Good
her
job
all the way down,
by Ruggiero. But she's able to break it, you know. That's a foul.
Winterburn out to
I
Simmons.
thought she fouled her.
She did a good job. Simmons, Meredith Winterburn back to Simmons. Simmons holds up for a shot off the rim. McCarthy again underneath. That'll be her 5th. And
she's done.
Yeah, it's too bad because there's a lot of the hustle. So that's going to work Trinka back into the game.
Where's Sasso? Does she take a step?
She's still in the back, behind the bench, basically. She's definitely hit her nose. I think she's got a bit of a nosebleed. She's putting some ice on it. Hopefully it ain't broken.
Yeah. McCarthy shooting 2.
This is the first one. Again, if you're going to put somebody on the line, McCarthy seems to be
that's the one you want to foul.
She has not been terribly effective.
Yeah, this is a part of her game she needs to work on.
Well, I remember we were commenting when she was in Goffstown, and she was by far the most dominant player on the court. We were commenting and you were saying if McCarthy works on her fouls, foul shooting, she would be really.
Oh my goodness!
Winterburn with a long 3, 40 feet out.
Winterburn, 23 points in the game. Oh. What a pick and roll. I love it.
And Trinka got in front of Allard and blocked that.
That was beautiful, though. Kazajansky passed it to cutting Allard, and she just couldn't corral it, but what great passes. 14-point lead, 3 minutes to play. Lily Green setting a high screen. Looks like it's going to be the Ava Winterburn show here. Trinka.
Long 3 off the rim. Meredith Winterburn comes up with it back to Trinka.
And Trinka.
That was a beautiful pass that Trinka reached around Kazazinski and put it Meredith Winterburn right out the Trinka. I don't know.
Kazajansky?
There
Can you
go.
get the name right?
I can't get the name right. Kazajansky?
Kazajansky. How hard can this be?
I've mispronounced it 3 times.
He can't say Kazajansky.
Kazajansky. That's
Then he
right.
called her. He called your daughter Punik. I mean, come on. How hard is this? It's Pennick. It's easy.
Pennick.
Yeah, Mumpini. This is not
I
hard.
got Mumpini. I was
This
doing
is
that
not
one.
hard, Bob.
Come on,
Come
Scott.
on. My goodness. The only one he's good with was Stein.
And Grogan, I didn't get hers wrong.
Yeah, you didn't. You got Grogan right. Yeah. Well, you don't have Al Halpern, right?
Well, that's right. Big Bad Al.
Bob the linguist.
So, yeah. Yeah. The one thing I do want to get out there, the Goffstown fans, let's have a big showing tomorrow night, 7 o'clock.
Right, so there's a boys
the Goffstown
basketball,
boys.
right, are playing against Bishop Girton, and here's the full court press for Goffstown. And they break it.
Oh, Trinka
That
gets
would
back
be
on DuBois.
DuBois, yeah.
Yep.
Kate
Over to
Allard. Oh, look, they're posting up hard. McCarthy
Green's
wants the
on
ball.
her.
Kazajansky, nice move. Won't fall.
Again,
McCarthy with a good rebound.
What are you going to do? You got
And
Ava
1, 2. You got to call 3 seconds here, too, my friends. You can't camp
And
out
they did.
forever.
So Goffstown's going to
Yeah.
take that out.
Yeah.
Well, one thing I like there, when you had an Allard here on the outside about to post up and take a shot, Lily Green was all over her and prevented her from taking the
if
shot.
Goffstown can put a 3 up, it'll be the first time that there's been no double-digit lead. Oh, look at Grogan.
Ruggiero lost
And
control of that.
Timeout by Coach Gibbs. What a great job by Grogan.
Yeah.
I'll say it again. I mean, I think, Bedford comes in at, number 2 seed. Uphill battle for Goffstown, no doubt. But the Goffstown girls have really impressed me with they have never given up in this game. They have played their butts off.
I'll be honest, and I don't think we've seen them play this good in the past few weeks, even games that they won.
Well,
they didn't have as well rounded as they were tonight. I mean, there were some mistakes, but
yeah, and
for the most part, they played really well.
And I think we talked about this. They'd have to come in and play a fairly error-free type game, and that didn't happen. And in some cases, it can happen simply because of the notion that Bedford's defense is good.
Right.
I mean,
well, except
so
for
you're
you and
gonna
I,
have that.
nobody else is perfect.
Yeah.
So that's going to be the problem.
Yeah, exactly.
It's definitely been a tough game.
And the balance of scoring, I'm looking at my score sheet here, and the balance of scoring for Bedford is astonishing how many people have put up buckets in there.
I will tell you, I mean, Bedford's been impressive. They were impressive when they came into Goffstown a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
I still think BG's the best team I've seen. So it'll be interesting.
Allard.
It'll be interesting if Bedford has got to play BG and see what happens. Giro to Trinka.
She lost it.
Trinka tried to feed Lily Green, but McCarthy was right there. Put the arms up.
And that's DuBois. Nice pass inside. Won't go. Rebound by Meredith Winterburn. Goffstown's got to start to nail some shots here. Grogan, great defense.
You got some of the bench players getting ready to make their way in for Goffstown, so you'll be pulling off most of the starters. Oh, Trinka.
Charge.
They're going to charge, yeah. Just plowed right into DuBois.
How many's that on her?
I think that's at least her
4.
fourth.
That's 4, I think, on her, if it is on her. Number 20, well, it's not
That's Simmons. Though.
She's already.
Trinka 4, yep.
Yeah.
So now you got Lily Green, Trinka, Ava Winterburn's done for the
So that's
night.
done.
She had a very good night tonight.
So Goffstown has conceded.
Yep. Winterburn looks like she's
hurt
with some discomfort or hurt. She's grabbing up near her face. Unless she's just emotional.
Yeah.
One or the other. I don't know if she took, I didn't see her take anything and she got hit or anything. She does look like she's in some discomfort.
Yeah.
Meredith Winterburn over to Alyssa Hunt. Hunt tries to go up underneath, and again, Allard's right there.
Allard is going to be quite the special player. I really do. I mean, like offensively and defensively, she's something special.
Well, I think the two standouts for Bedford has been Allard and Grogan, really.
So let's give it up for the Goffstown seniors.
Alyssa Hunt.
Alyssa Hunt.
Noelle Simmons.
Trinka. Lily Green.
And
Simmons. So, for them, this is their last time playing high school ball, probably last time playing ball. And
well, they've had a tough time. And, the other day, Scott, when you were visiting family over the weekend.
Yeah.
And we did a game, and Rob Foreman helped me out with doing the announcing. A point Foreman made, which I thought was pretty good, is a lot of these players, particularly some of the senior
played
players,
with you for a long time, right?
Well, they were a little bit not like a normal high school career, of course, with the pandemic.
Right.
So there was a lot of time, a lot of games missed, a lot of practice time missed. So, he feels that the future for Goffstown might look a little bit brighter because you'll have this season, and you would have had these players playing together for a while, and you still got a good core coming in. I mean, Winterburn's coming back, Sasso's coming back. Meredith got to play a lot here with the varsity team as a freshman player. Ooh, Allard does a spin move. Looks like they're going to call Goffstown. I think it's going to be on
5.
Jocelyn Ashford.
Yeah, I think Pennick had a really good position on that one. I think Ashford kind of tried to throw her aside. And she makes...
Pennick put up another one. So Pennick doesn't panic. And she put one in. See?
Very good, Bob.
You didn't think I was in order, did you?
Yeah,
see? And Pennick sinks another one.
So she's got 6 points in the game. 4 from the free throw line. She's perfect, 4 for 4.
There's a long three by Bedford.
And that's going to be a jump ball situation, and it is. Yeah.
So you got Bedford's going to be inbounding this. 40 seconds left to go.
Yep.
So this will do it for Goffstown.
Yep. And he's got a lot of his seniors in the game right now. That's what you're seeing on the floor. Bedford seniors. I think.
Again, Bedford's a very deep team, Scott.
They are.
So, I mean,
very deep.
They're number 2, and it makes sense.
And they have a really strong bench, too. So they kind of remind me a lot like the Goffstown boys team, where they've got very talented players, in the prime spots, but also on the bench. So with that, 14-point victory for the Bedford Bulldogs. So you'll have a final score of 57-43. And really the story of the game for Bedford is their balanced scoring. The freshman, Kate Allard, just played out of her mind.
Yeah.
Let me see how many points,
game.
Bob, as you keep talking. I'll try to give you that. 13.
Yeah, no, she did play out of her mind.
She had 17 points, so she led Bedford. And then
Ava
Winterburn had 23. So she led all scorers with 23 points. And Ava kind of went to town in that second, third, and fourth quarters, where she was putting an average of 8 points. So she did really well. And so with that, we want to congratulate the seniors once again. And that's Lily Trinka, Lily Green, Noelle Simmons, and Alyssa Hunt. Want to wish them all the best in their future
endeavors,
whatever they're going to be doing. Want to wish them the best. Their dedication to the Goffstown team. Want to congratulate Coach Steve Largy for a good season. And I think it's been a challenging season. They shortened this season, Bob, by 4 weeks. And with COVID, our girls had to play back-to-back games. They were playing 4 games in a week.
And it cut into practice time.
And that hurts a bit.
Right.
So with that, we're going to sign off. Again, for those of you who are watching, please go tomorrow night to Goffstown High School as the boys team, the Goffstown Grizzlies, take
7 p.m.
7 p.m. They'll take on the Bishop Girton Cardinals. Signing off, Scott Gross and Bob Bartolucci.
Good night.